this is Amy. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad that you took time to stop by. Today I'm going to show you how I created a design with 6 petals, I guess 6 or 7 petal flower. It kind of varies. Using a round brush, I will be using a number 6 round brush and a number 8 round brush. These are Princeton Heritage brushes. I don't know why I can't say that. And then a number 2 round brush and a dotting stylus. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ready. I am using berry wine, school bus yellow, Thicket, fresh foliage, and titanium white. Alright, so what I'm going to do is get my round brush covered with white paint, and then I'm going to stick the tip of it into the berry wine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and begin. I am just painting the front of this glass dome. It goes on top of a plate with a pedestal on it, and it's great for a variety of things, whether it's dessert or make this a candle holder. Maybe even finger foods if you wanted to do little foods to put on your countertop when you're hosting people over for whatever, whether it's a special occasion or just an everyday thing. You could put little snacks in there. I know my daughter, I gave her one, and she uses it a lot of times for like brownies, any kind of a snacky kind of thing that can sit down on her countertop. So it's basically for her, it gets everyday use. And on this, I'm just doing the round brush, doing a few strokes on each side. And you can go like this and get the shape. I kind of like to work on it a little bit and get the colors the way I want it. And then do the same over here. Now when you're working on this, if you find, right now I've got 6 petals, so this will be a 7 petal. If you feel like you want to maybe add some more paint, you don't like the color, or maybe, like I said, this one is a little bit darker, you can go back through and add, just add to it. And that's just tipping the brush into that color, whatever color you're choosing. And I kind of like, that they're not all the same. And I will pull that like this. And I do want to have, center open here. So if you're wondering about that, that's intentional. Alright. Alright, so then I'm going to continue on. I'm going to add another one down here. And you can make them whether you want it pointed or rounded petals. And you can do it either way. Mine are a little bit pointed, but it's the round brush that I'm using, I think. And you can actually make them more rounded depending on what type of brush you're using. Alright, and with the way I'm applying the paint, it is going on thickly, which means that it will be very durable. Definitely will be durable. Because if you watch my videos, you know that if you apply this paint thickly, to your project, it's going to be more durable. You can do this stroke whether you're just putting the brush down and going like that. You could even leave a little opening there if you wanted in the center, but I'm not. I'm leaving, well, the place I'm leaving anything is in the center. Alright. I like, put a little bit more darkness in here, and maybe even some white. Get a whiter petal or some of the petals. Alright, and then I'm going to go over here, just kind of skip over, maybe and do a little bit smaller floral flower here. So I don't have a whole lot of space, so you have to keep that in mind too, that with the space that you're working with is not allowing for a huge design, but it's still nice size design. And I'm going to go in here like that. And you can vary the number of petals from one of the flowers to the other. They don't all have to be the same. Alright, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Wow, those the open ones. Then I'm going to create a few little buds, and literally they are going to be buds. A little bit more white back in here. And I'm going to put one over here. Since I like to work with odd numbers, I am going to do it like this. And put a little bit more white in there. And this is just a simple design, very simple. The next thing I'm going to do is use my bigger brush and do the same thing. I'm going to dip it all in the Thicket and then stick the tip into the, what did I call it? The fresh foliage. Basically doing the leaves the same way as the flower petals. As you can see, one brush works better than the other. I just want to make sure that I'm getting them the way I would like them. I'm just going to use the tip, kind of draw in. They're not really my favorite leaves, but they're different, so that's why I'm doing them for the purpose of this video. And I'll just bring it in here like that. I'm going to go over here, do another one. Again, it's just putting the brush down and moving it around to get the desired shape that I want and the colors. And then take the tip, kind of pull it in like that. And then, now with this, with the bud, you can put a little end on it like that and pull it in. If you want, you can just go down the side here. You can either completely enclose it. I'm just going to do kind of a random thing here so it's not, it's kind of loose. It's got a little greenery up around it, but it's not real opaque, real distinct. Just kind of, you see the pink, this is a bud, and I'm going to leave it like that. I like it, I really like it to be just kind of, you know, not real, I mean, a looser pattern, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, a looser style so that it's not real crisp and clean. It's definitely a looser look. And then once again, I mean, if you get too much paint on your paintbrush, you can always pull it, you know, brush it off or pull it off. You know, with this type of a project, it would be very easy to get, you know, get your brush full of paint the way you're loading it. And this is going to be another leaf. And you can pull a stem through it if you want. Doesn't really matter either way. So I'm going to pull up here and just pull some greenery around this. Again, not making it real filled in. Stem up through the center. I'm doing it like that. Now it's got too much pink in it. And sometimes I don't mind if the colors kind of mix in, but on this one I like it to not. Alright, so I got the buds. Gonna put a few more of these leaves out here. And again, I am a leaf person, so if I'm getting too crazy with the leaves, I'm sorry. But I do like them. I'm going to pull it like that, and then I need to do a few more here just to keep filling them in. Just stick with me, I'm almost done, almost finished. I'll do another one over here, just kind of filling them in. And then I'll pull them in like that, and like that. Oops. Got a little bit more pink in there, that's okay, but I'm going to kind of cover over it a little bit. And again, we're almost finished. I'm going to add a little bit more over here. Almost there. Almost home, guys. Almost home. And if you don't want them to be so round looking, then give them a point. It's okay. It's alright to do that. I'm just giving you ideas, and hopefully it's something easy that you can master. My designs are not meant to be hard. They are meant to be for the beginner painter. Purpose of that is so I can help you paint. Alright, so for the centers of these, I'm going to just take my little round brush and I'm just going to be tapping on it. Tapping it around, tap, 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 tap. And filling in the center. If you want to add another color to this, you can easily do so. That's not my intention. My intention is to have it brown, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do after that. And I will be leaving part of this open so that it is not completely closed off. But again, you will see what I do. It needs to have a little bit, or you can have a bigger opening if you choose. I'm just tapping it in here. Tap, 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 tap. And you can do this with one of the bigger ones, one of the bigger brushes, what I'm saying. Make you guess what I'm talking about. I'm tapping it around. Tap, tap, tap. Like I said, you can use a scruffy brush, a deerfoot, whatever you choose. Perfectly fine. Alright, now I'm going to do one more over here, the smaller one, the wee bitty one. And if you feel like it's too, not opaque enough, you can go back in and fill it in if you want, or go over it again, I should say, not fill it in. So this is where I'm going to do my stylus, and I'm just going to tap in some school bus yellow, or yellow school bus, however I say it. So even though you may have some of the center open, it's going to be not completely covered up, but partially covered up. And here we go. We're almost done. Home stretch, babies, home stretch. And I appreciate you sticking with me through my video. And if you wanted to tap in another color, you could. Maybe some white or whatnot. But there you go. There you have it. Just a cute little design that you could do very quickly to dress it up. Have it sitting on your countertop. Make a nice little gift for the upcoming holidays, birthdays, any occasion really. So I hope you like it. If you do, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure that if you're new to my channel that you do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell before you leave. And hit that share button that's beneath the video so that you share it with all your friends and family on your social network. Alright. Again, I do appreciate you stopping by my channel. Hope you enjoyed this. And until the next one, you have a good one.